What's up, friends? Happy New Year. It's 2020, and yeah, as you saw based on the title, we gotta go over some updates for the channel. Let's just dive right into it. No intro, no any of that, because I just want to do things differently than how I've been doing them, and there's just gonna be a lot of changes to the channel. I hope that you guys are on board for it all, though I guess we'll see. And yeah, I think that we need to discuss some of these things. Now, I mentioned in one of my last videos that there were going to be some changes coming to the channel. I just have to do it for my own sanity. Throughout 2019, the goal was to release a video every single Friday. I accomplished that. Yay! Yay! That was a lot of work. The main reason was that I was always told consistency is really good for like the YouTube algorithm, being above 10 minutes is good, all these things, just good things if you're trying to start a YouTube channel. And so that's what I went into this trying to accomplish, was consistency. That way you guys knew when I was releasing a video, and every single Friday there would be a new video from my channel. It has somewhat helped with getting subscribers, but it's not anything too insane. I'm pretty sure that I would have the same amount of subscribers regardless if I release the same amount of videos, just but random sporadic times. Because of that, I'm like, well, what's really the point of me doing a video every Friday if that's the case? Because sometimes I have a busy week. It's hard to put out the video, which is why some videos are just like lesser content, not quite as much production, not quite as much time spent. You know, like this video. It's no longer a big reason. Like, I don't care enough, I guess is the long and short of it. Currently in the midst of writing my second book. It's a sequel to my first book, Crimson Summer. I've not gotten any progress done on that. My creative pursuit for 2019 was essentially the YouTube channel. It was really, really exhausting because YouTube sucks sometimes. If you're watching this, chances are I'm not talking about you. Chances are you're awesome. I'd rather focus on the people who are commenting and that are enjoying what I'm doing. YouTube's also just been like a weird thing because I've noticed when I first started, the number of people that subscribed to me, and then if I didn't subscribe back, they would like unsubscribe shortly after. That kind of got like out of control. I kind of got over the whole, oh, subscribe for subscribe kind of thing, because then my feed was just filled with all this like low quality content, and so I just kind of stopped doing that. I don't interact with many other YouTube channels. I'll comment every now and then. I'm just not a commenter. I'm not a commenter. Another change that will be coming, other than not doing a video every Friday, is that I really want to focus on stuff that isn't horror related. Now, even me saying that right there, I definitely used the wrong phrasing because I don't plan on stopping horror content. Horror is still my favorite genre. I still want to do franchise chats because I've done it for Final Destination and the Conjuring series, but there's a lot of other ones that I want to focus on, and I just like the horror genre in general. I have a ton of backlogged ideas for horror specific videos. However, I also have a lot of interests that lie elsewhere. I'm really into like animation, mostly like 90s and like Pixar, but then animation as a whole. I really love animation. And I'm really into comic books and comic book movies, and I'm really into video games. And there's just things that I'm into that are non-horror related that every now and then I get the inspiration, or should I say the obsession with a certain thing, that I want to be able to talk about it in video form. Can't do it because I'm like, oh, it's not horror related. I think that just the quality will increase by doing this, because then I'll be making videos that I'm even more passionate about. By not being like constricted with like a deadline, I think that'll help because I can sometimes take a couple weeks on one singular video. I think that'll work out better in the long run for both my mental health and just the channel's growth. I think that people will be more into it because it's just, I don't know, it's gotten stale because when you're doing a video, and so it can sometimes be easy to just like fall into like, okay, this is what I need to do for the intro, this is what I do for this. That's why I have like a very short introduction, then it goes into my intro video, and then my ending is like always the same. Having that consistency, again, consistency, but having that, it's just, it helps the workflow for the videos, but I also think that it's just not as much fun to watch as a viewer because then you understand the structure and you're not kept on your toes at all. That's one thing that I plan on changing up a bit. I don't know, because I had originally, I was like, oh, maybe I should just start a different channel and then just have this be horror, but then having a million different channels just doesn't interest me. It's not like I have a crazy number of subscribers on this, so making this little pivot, I don't think it's gonna be something that completely breaks down my channel. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe this will be a complete shit show, and like, who knows? I'm looking forward to this year and the changes that will come. I have a lot of fun video ideas. Again, I just don't know what this channel is gonna become. I could post this video and then it just like sits as my latest upload for like 6 months. Like, who knows? Or I could be doing a video a week for the next 2 months and then it stops, and then like, who knows? Again, who knows? I think that this will just make things better. Just overall, maybe I'm wrong. That's just what I'm gonna be doing. Hope that you guys are on board for it. I also, as a little bit of a change, I think I'm gonna start posting my videos to social media, because if you've been around for the channel, I've mentioned several times, I don't advertise for this channel at all, like at all. And especially now that I'm gonna be really putting forth effort in terms of quality rather than quantity. So I'll probably post it to Facebook and Twitter and all that nonsense just to try and then bring in more eyes, which probably means more dislikes, but gotta grow the channel somehow. That's honestly the biggest takeaway from starting this YouTube channel, is that I love interacting with you guys. There's certain people that I don't even know your name, but I look forward to every single time I see your comment pop up. And that's just awesome. I never in a million years expected that to happen, despite this being a very, 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 very small community. It's been really cool to see, and to see it grow, to see the people that have stuck around, see the people that have come and gone. Like, it's just been really cool. I really like interacting with you guys, especially when we can actually have like a little bit of a back and forth, and where it's not just a one and done. Oh God, I feel like this is a video I've been wanting to make for such a long time. The first year ended in October, in terms of first year of having the YouTube channel, like consistent. I've had it since high school, but just in terms of consistently uploading, it was October was a year. And since I made that promise to myself of doing a video every Friday for 2019, I still felt I needed to go throughout the year. But 31 Days of Halloween this year really took it out of me. There was a lot going on that month, and making sure I had a video every day just ended up being a lot. But I was so burned out at the end of that getting through November and December was just very wearing. And yeah, thank God I discovered It Chapter 2, because that really helped revitalize my love for talking about random shit. And thank God it was the end of the year, so I could do a best of and worst list and all that. I probably would have just released like 1 minute videos just to try and keep my streak. I want every single video that I make to be something that I'm really proud of, and there's stuff that I'm just not proud of. I don't want to attack the new Black Christmas remake. I don't want to be negative like that. I'm a pessimist. That's like my default setting, so I really have to like work myself out of that and into being an optimist. Think that then making these kinds of videos, like I didn't like making the worst of video. That really, really sucked. During the editing, I almost just like completely scrapped it. I just don't want to be that kind of person. Again, like the Black Christmas videos, I needed a video. I was passionate about how much I disliked that idea, but I don't really want to add to that vitriol that's out there. So that's kind of another thing. I want to be able to focus on the things that I love. With it just being horror, I feel like it's a much small that was a bad motion. But with it being horror, it's a very small field of the things that I love in it. Once you talk about so many things, you then have to kind of focus on other aspects, which other aspects are negative. And so I don't want to do that. I want to just focus on things that I love. And I figure just expanding into non-horror can help me keep that consistent, because that's really my goal with this channel in 2020, is that I want to be positive. If I'm talking about like a bad movie, I want to celebrate the bad, not just like tear into it, talk about how awful it is and blah, blah, blah. That's not fun for me. It's not good for my mental health, and there's enough of that on YouTube. As a matter of fact, there's too much of that on YouTube. So yeah, hope that you guys have enjoyed this little update. Hope that you guys are gonna be sticking around the channel. It's gonna suck watching my analytics after this video. That's really all. Hope that you guys had a wonderful new year, and I hope that you guys have plenty of great positive goals for 2020, because it's kind of my goal, and I wouldn't be a YouTuber if I wasn't pushing my goals onto you. Hope that you guys have a good one. Hope that you it's not been too annoying how much I've been playing with my beard, but my monitor is right there and I just keep seeing it. And because of how the shadow is, it makes this side look like so much bigger. So then I like will see it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, what is that? But yeah, that's really all. Hope that you guys enjoyed. I've said that so many fucking times now, but I can't say that I'm gonna see you next Friday because I don't know if I'm going to, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.